Hello and welcome to your mini magical reading. So for today's reading, I am using the FoxFire Kitsune. This is actually my first Oracle deck that I purchased, so it has a special place in my heart. I think all of my Oracle and Tarot decks have a special place in my heart, but anyways. So with these mini magical readings, you can sit through all of the readings and see which one resonates for you. I am reading directly from the Oracle guidebook, but you can choose one based on the stones that I use or the crystals that I use. But you can also kind of apply one to each, one reading to different areas of your life. So if you have questions about, how to create your own spread or what questions to ask the Oracle or Tarot, then you might want to get the Tarot journal that I have available. And you can always go to the breatheconnectthrive.com website. On the resources page, there are other tarot spreads there that are available to you. Sometimes people like to do a past, present, future, or what do I need to know about career, love, and family, or whatever it is that you want source to answer for you. So for the first reading, I'm using Amethyst. For the second reading, I'm using this is a tree Agate. And for the last reading, I'm using Rainbow Obsidian. So let's see, first card we have for you is, ooh, this is growth. So growth from the FoxFire Kitsune. So this card says, you have a natural connection to magic, and at this time you are growing your powers. Some of these powers are very new and very young, and it will be your task moving forward to nurture one in particular, because this seemingly humble beginning has great promise and gifts to offer you. This tender new beginning is goddess given to you, and the goddess of this Kitsune realms is one of the ones who helps seekers to access their own personal strengths and hidden talents and climb towards the sun. Their powers are growing in strength all the time. Like the ivy, your talents will grow and will climb, and your light will be reached. You are to nurture these newfound talents and strengths and whatever sweet new beginnings are about you, and strengthen them so that they can be sustained for many years to come. You will be taken on many an adventure with the growth of this ability, and so many opportunities will be created. Don't let go of your dreams. Hold on, climb higher, and grow, and seek and find. Always reach for the light, and know that as you grow, you make everything beautiful. Find strong people to be around and learn from their endurance and fortitude. Nurture your dreams by day and by night. Let yourself be enriched by dreams. All right, so that's the first reading. So for the second reading, the tree Agate, we have, born with a gift. I see a little theme going on here. So born with a gift. Okay, so you, dear one, have been given something beyond price, rare and treasured and magical beyond compare. This is the gift of true treasure, an egg of knowledge, within which is sealed thousands of memories and secrets from the wise ravens. When this card comes to you, know that you are being the gift of time to be used wisely, and the gift of knowledge and wisdom to be applied, and that you are being asked to treasure this and no longer consider your own gifts to be less than others. You are a keeper of the treasures, and your words and thoughts and the energies which you will now share to the world are multiplying and gathering power in every moment. You have thought of yourself as small, yet you are an immense influence. You have thought of yourself as insignificant, and yet you have the powers that can be shared to be used for good for all time. And you have thought of yourself as unworthy, and yet you have been given the gift of the raven's treasure. And the ravens are amongst the most intelligent and wise of the flying ones. Know now that you are the caretaker of this bright gift of your life, and begin to release the treasures that you have been holding so tight. Believe in your worthiness and begin to share what you have with others. You are prosperous, and The more that you give and share and offer, the gifts that return to you will prove to you that you are gifted with a true prosperity, a lasting wealth, and the ability to recall and remember the gifts of time. Most of all, dear one, no longer waste your time. Enter into a new treasure of this gift immediately. No more hesitation. And when it comes to you, as it will, share. Now we come into the rainbow obsidian, and I definitely see a theme coming on here on the way that this mini magical reading is unfolding, because the black obsidian card is the gift of connection. When we gather together, our vulnerabilities can feel raw and exposed. Yet, when we gather under the influence of this card, we know we are safe, and something beautiful will come out of our soul connections. When this card comes to you, Seeker, you know the Kitsune have blessed you with the ability to create harmony and connections between those who seem too different, too diverse to truly know each other. This card shows you the way to create a connection, to bring about harmony in a situation where several people who seem to be unable to get along are thrust together by fate and destiny. Through the wisdom and the kindness that resides within you and the fearless way in which you are truthful, you are able to weave people into groups that have a higher purpose and that could come together to create something greater than you could have achieved as individuals. When this card comes, the most powerful quality that you possess at this time is that of being able to see through what we seem to be and understand who we are at a soul level. This brings about a sense of safety, respect, and affection between people, and in this time will grow and blossom. This is a time of peacefulness, growth, affection, and harmonious relationships, ones that are truthfully so. These are not forced, nor are emotions or reactions suppressed or denied. These are genuinely affectionate bonds. The group energy created means each person can explore who they are without fear of condemnation and misunderstanding. This is often a card that appears with counselors, therapists, truly gifted teachers, and those who bring people into circle with each other. So earlier I said I could see a theme going on here. So if you chose to take this reading from beginning to end, I feel like there is a message that I kind of need to talk about here, which is that growth for you right now can feel a little bit of uncomfortable, and maybe some things like changing. You may have some new insights that you didn't have before. You may be feeling some things, maybe extra sensitive. But I think that what Source is really wanting you to know is that if you can grow it, if you can allow it to just really take seed and take time to nurture these gifts that you were given, these latent gifts that are blooming now, it'll allow you to make space to connect other people and really connect with yourself ultimately, so that you can be of service. And this may not resonate for all of you, but I feel like this message may resonate to some of you. A lot of times people come to see me because they are experiencing this spiritual shift in their lives and they just don't know what to do about it. And so if this is you, then I feel like that's the message for you, to allow your gifts to grow, to allow yourself to trust that you were born with a gift, if these latent gifts are blooming, and then to know that somehow you will make that connection later on for yourself and for the betterment of other people too. As always, take what resonates and leave the rest behind. I hope that these readings resonated for you, and if they did, be sure to leave a comment and let me know. But that's it for today's mini magical reading. I'll see you next time. Bye.